Many of us were never taught this in school, and it's likely that our parents weren't aware of these principles either, so they were never passed down. A few years ago, the law of attraction gained popularity through books like The Secret and other spiritual writings. However, many dismissed it as New Age nonsense. I often heard people say, "I tried it and it didn't work." They would explain that despite their efforts to think positively or set intentions, their desires never came to fruition. I started asking them, "Did you apply the other 11 laws alongside the law of attraction?" But I could tell by their blank stare that they never even heard about the 12 universal laws. Take a moment to consider that there might be a deeper layer to our existence, one that's hidden just beneath the surface, waiting to be discovered. Imagine if I told you that there are 12 universal laws shaping our lives, laws that hold the keys to unlocking transformative secrets. These principles could reveal profound insights and guide us toward extraordinary change. What if embracing these laws could offer us a path to a meaningful life? We will go through all 12 and mention the best books for each one. If you happen to know about this 12 laws, comment down below which one resonates with you the most. Let's create a community of like-minded individuals under this video. 1. The law of universal oneness. One of the greatest illusions humanity has ever embraced is the belief in our separation from one another. This fundamental misconception has led to much of the suffering and discord in the world, distancing us from our true spiritual essence and from the source itself. In reality, everything in the universe is intricately connected. Every person, animal, tree, rock, and blade of grass is woven into existence we call the universe. This interconnectedness means that every choice we make, every action we take, and even every thought we think ripples through this vast cosmic network. While this awareness might initially feel like a heavy responsibility, it actually empowers us to lead more fulfilling and enlightened lives. Recognizing our shared connection illuminates the profound power of empathy, which has the potential to transform our world. By living from the heart and embracing this interconnectedness, we become the embodiment of the change we wish to see. We don't just seek transformation, we become the path itself, guiding others and ourselves toward a more harmonious existence. The law of attraction. Let's delve into a concept many of us are familiar with, the law of attraction. This idea gained widespread attention through the best-selling book, The Secret, but its origins trace back to Wallace D. Wattlesley's work, The Science of Getting Rich, published in 1910. At its core, the law of attraction reveals a simple but powerful truth. What we truly believe and feel deeply shapes what we attract into our lives. Our faith and confidence in our desires are what actually drive them to manifest. You've probably heard the saying, "You are what you think." In essence, it's not just about the thoughts we entertain, but about the beliefs we hold at our core. If you truly believe in the abundance of life, then abundance will unfold before you. However, merely repeating affirmations like "I have an abundant life" will not suffice if you don't genuinely internalize this belief. The law of attraction operates on the principle that our inner state creates our outer world. To truly harness its power, it's crucial to align our deepest convictions with our desires. According to sources like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill and Ask and It Is Given by Esther and Jerry Hicks, our internal beliefs must resonate with the frequency of what we wish to attract. This alignment is where the magic happens. It's not just about surface-level affirmations, it's about nurturing an unwavering faith in the abundance and possibilities that lie ahead. So the real key is to cultivate a deep-seated belief in the life you envision. This genuine conviction, when harmonized with your thoughts and feelings, will pave the way for the physical manifestation of your desires. 3. The law of vibration. At the heart of the universe, everything is in a state of perpetual motion at a subatomic level. Every object, thought, and emotion vibrates with a unique frequency, contributing to the dynamic web of energy that makes up our reality. This constant movement and energy are fundamental to understanding the law of vibration, which asserts that all things resonate with their own distinct vibrational signature. Essentially, the phrase "like attracts like" stems from this principle. High-frequency vibrations naturally draw other high-frequency vibrations, while lower frequencies attract similar low-vibration energies. This is why you might hear the saying, "Your vibe attracts your tribe." The people you surround yourself with often reflect your own vibrational state, offering a mirror to your inner energy. To delve deeper, consider insights from quantum physics and the works of spiritual teachers like Deepak Chopra and Greg Braden. They suggest that our personal frequency influences our experiences and relationships. For instance, If you are resonating at a higher frequency, characterized by positive emotions, gratitude, and love, you are more likely to attract experiences and people that match this higher vibration. Conversely, if your vibration is lower, marked by negativity, fear, or resentment, you will draw similar energies into your life. The transformative power of this law lies in its simplicity. To change your life, you need to adjust your vibrational frequency. By elevating your thoughts, emotions, and actions to align with higher vibrations, you open yourself up to new opportunities and attract experiences that resonate with your improved frequency. This practice not only enhances your personal well-being, but also shifts the quality of your interactions and overall life circumstances. 4. The law of correspondence. The law of correspondence is intimately connected to the law of universal oneness. It posits that patterns and structures are mirrored throughout the cosmos, from the grandest scales to the most minute. Essentially, the same patterns observed in the vast expanses of the universe are reflected in the smaller, more intimate aspects of our lives. This principle can be summed up by the ancient Hermetic maxim, as above, so below, as below, so above. It suggests that the order and patterns we see in the macrocosm are echoed in the microcosm. For example, the cycles of nature, such as the phases of the moon or the seasons, parallel the rhythms and patterns in our personal lives, emotions, and relationships. To harness the power of this law, it is crucial to identify and understand these recurring patterns within our own experiences. When we recognize these patterns, we gain insight into how they influence our lives. This awareness enables us to either continue nurturing positive patterns or make deliberate changes to those that are no longer beneficial. Sources like Carl Jung's exploration of archetypes and Joseph Campbell's concept of the hero's journey offer deep insights into how these recurring patterns shape our narratives and personal growth. Jung's theory of the collective unconscious, for example, emphasizes that these universal patterns and symbols are embedded in our psyche, influencing our behaviors and life choices. By paying attention to these correspondences, we can better navigate our lives and make conscious choices that align with our desired outcomes. For instance, if you notice a recurring pattern of conflict in your relationships, understanding its root can help you address and transform it, leading to healthier interactions. Similarly, recognizing successful patterns can reinforce and expand upon them, fostering continued growth and positive change. 5. The law of inspired action is a critical, yet often overlooked principle that plays a pivotal role in the manifestation process. Many people focus solely on the law of attraction, hoping that their desires will materialize simply through positive thinking and intention. However, without the law of inspired action, the process remains incomplete. For our intentions to manifest, we must take deliberate action that aligns with our goals. This means that our efforts must resonate with the intentions we set. When our actions are in harmony with our desires, we open the door to the possibility of instant manifestation. Essentially, it's not enough to dream about our goals. We must actively work towards them. The universe responds to our actions and supports us in our efforts. Think of it as a dynamic dance with the universe. When you take a step forward, the universe mirrors that movement and offers its support. This concept is beautifully illustrated in the works of Napoleon Hill in Think and Grow Rich, and in the teachings of Esther and Jerry Hicks, who emphasize that action and intention are intertwined. Hill describes the importance of taking definite action towards your goals, while Hicks explains how the universe responds to our inspired actions with corresponding opportunities and synchronicities. Inspired action is not about forcing or striving, but about taking steps that feel aligned with your true self and your goals. It involves listening to your inner guidance and acting on those intuitive nudges. By doing so, you engage in a co-creative process with the universe where your proactive steps help manifest your dreams into reality. In essence, this law underscores that success requires more than just wishful thinking. It demands that we translate our intentions into meaningful actions. As you begin to act on your aspirations, you'll find that the universe, in turn, begins to align its energies to support and accelerate your journey. This collaborative effort is where true magic happens. 6. The law of cause and effect. Often known as the law of karma, the law of cause and effect reveals a fundamental truth. Every action we take creates a ripple that eventually returns to us. This principle is crucial because it helps us understand the impact of our behavior on others and on our own lives. At its core, this law asserts that the energy we send out into the world, whether it's a gesture of kindness or an action that causes harm, circulates back to us. This cycle is deeply intertwined with the law of universal oneness, which reminds us that our lives are interconnected. Essentially, what we do to others is a reflection of what we are doing to ourselves. This concept is echoed in ancient wisdom and contemporary spiritual teachings. The Bhagavad Gita, a revered Hindu text, underscores the idea of karma by stating that our actions, whether positive or negative, shape our future experiences. Similarly, in Buddhist philosophy, the concept of karma emphasizes that our intentions and actions are the seeds of future outcomes. The law of cause and effect also highlights the importance of mindfulness and ethical living. By choosing to act with integrity, compassion, and understanding, we not only enhance our own lives but contribute positively to the broader tapestry of existence. This understanding encourages us to be more deliberate in our interactions, knowing that each action reverberates through the fabric of our shared reality. In practice, recognizing this law helps us take responsibility for our actions and their consequences. It empowers us to make choices that foster harmony and healing rather than conflict and discord. By aligning our actions with our highest values, we create a cycle of positive energy that enriches both our lives and the lives of those around us. 7. The law of compensation. The law of compensation extends the principle of cause and effect by emphasizing not just the actions we take, but the true essence of our intentions. The term compensation refers to the concept reciprocity. While it aligns with the idea that what we give to the world returns to us, it delves deeper by focusing on the energy and emotions behind our actions. This law asserts that the quality and nature of what we receive is directly influenced by what resides in our hearts. Words and deeds are significant, but it's the underlying feelings and belief systems that truly shape our experiences. As the universe is fundamentally composed of energy, it responds to the vibrations we emit. In essence, the energy we send out will be met with corresponding energy from the universe. Consider this. If you perform a kind act with hidden resentment or negativity, the return you experience will mirror those negative emotions, rather than the outwardly positive action. Conversely, when you act with genuine love, compassion, and positivity, you attract those very qualities back into your life. This principle is beautifully captured in the teachings of renowned spiritual authors like Wayne Dyer, who highlight the profound impact of our inner state on our external reality. Wayne Dyer's work in The Power of Intention underscores that our intentions, when aligned with our true feelings, direct the flow of our lives in transformative ways. By understanding the law of compensation, we recognize the importance of cultivating purity in our intentions and emotions. To maximize the positive returns from the universe, it's crucial to align our heartfelt desires with our actions. When we nurture our inner world with love and authenticity, we set the stage for receiving the same energy in return, enriching our lives in ways that truly reflect our deepest values. 8. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy highlights a profound truth. Everything in the universe is in a constant state of flux. Change is the only true constant in existence, and this dynamic process is fundamental to the nature of reality. What makes this law particularly empowering is its promise that no matter your current circumstances, you possess the power to transform your life into whatever you envision. The energy around us is always shifting, and this constant motion means that you can influence and direct these changes to shape your reality. This principle is beautifully illustrated by the work of physicists like Albert Einstein, who understood that energy is neither created nor destroyed, but simply transformed from one form to another. Spiritual teachers such as Deepak Chopra and Eckhart Tolle also emphasize this idea, suggesting that we are co-creators of our reality. According to this law, your thoughts, feelings, and actions have the power to transmute energy in ways that affect your life's direction. If you're dissatisfied with where you are, remember that the energy you channel into your goals and dreams can bring about the changes you seek. This means that by shifting your mindset, focusing your intentions, and taking inspired action, you can effectively alter the course of your life. The essence of the law of perpetual transmutation of energy lies in recognizing that transformation is not only possible, but is a natural and inherent part of the universe. By embracing this law, you empower yourself to continually evolve and create the life you desire, harnessing the ever-changing flow of energy to align your reality with your deepest aspirations. 9. The law of relativity. The law of relativity reveals that everything in the universe is fundamentally neutral until we assign meaning to it. In isolation, events and situations carry no inherent good or bad qualities. These labels are products of our perceptions and judgments. The universe itself acts as a blank canvas, reflecting back to us the images and stories we project onto it. Think of your mind as a movie projector, with your thoughts serving as the film. The way you perceive and interpret the world is akin to the images and narratives that get projected onto the canvas of the universe. If your thoughts are laced with negativity and conflict, essentially creating a horror film, the universe will mirror this turmoil in your experiences. Conversely, if your thoughts are filled with love, compassion, and positivity, the universe will reflect these uplifting themes back to you. This concept aligns with the insights of influential thinkers like Albert Einstein. Einstein's theory of relativity, which posits that the perception of time and space is relative to the observer, parallels this idea in that our personal experiences are shaped by our perceptions. Understanding the law of relativity encourages us to take responsibility for our perceptions and the meanings we attach to events. By consciously choosing to focus on positive, empowering thoughts, we can transform our personal movie into one we are proud to present. This awareness empowers us to craft a life narrative that is not only fulfilling but also a true reflection of our highest aspirations. So make your life a masterpiece by projecting thoughts of love, gratitude, and joy, and let the universe showcase this vibrant creation back to you. 10. The law of gender. The law of gender reveals a profound truth about the fabric of the universe. It is woven from both masculine and feminine energies, often referred to in Chinese philosophy as yin and yang. Far from being mere opposites, these energies are complementary forces that depend on each other for balance and existence. Masculine energy, characterized by qualities such as action, logic, and assertiveness, works in harmony with feminine energy, which embodies intuition, receptivity, and nurturing. Together, these energies create a dynamic synergy that surpasses their individual contributions. This principle is not only a cornerstone in ancient traditions, but is also affirmed by modern spiritual practices. In yogic traditions, this union of masculine and feminine energies is considered the highest form of yoga, known as the divine union. This sacred integration is seen as a powerful force that can elevate and transform both individuals and their collective endeavors. Power couples in history and contemporary life often exemplify this phenomenon, demonstrating how their combined strengths create a greater impact than they could achieve separately. Esteemed spiritual teachers like Carl Jung and Marianne Williamson have explored the concept of integrating these energies. Jung's concept of the anima and animus illustrates how balancing the masculine and feminine aspects within ourselves leads to psychological wholeness. Similarly, Williamson, in her book A Return to Love, emphasizes that embracing both energies within ourselves and in our relationships fosters harmony and extraordinary creativity. Understanding the law of gender invites us to embrace both our masculine and feminine qualities, recognizing that the interplay of these energies can lead to profound personal and collective transformations. When we align and harmonize these forces within ourselves and our relationships, we harness a power capable of effecting meaningful change and creating a more balanced and harmonious world. 11. The law of polarity. The law of a polarity reveals that everything in the universe is defined by its opposite. This principle is foundational to our understanding of existence. For every joy, there is sorrow. For every warmth, there is cold. For every ascent, there is a descent. And for every day, there is night. These polarities are not merely contrasting elements, but essential counterparts that allow us to recognize and appreciate their differences. Without opposites, we would lack the frame of reference needed to understand and experience the full spectrum of life. Each side of the coin plays a crucial role in helping us navigate our journey and make meaningful choices. For instance, experiencing sadness allows us to fully appreciate happiness, just as the concept of cold highlights the warmth we seek. This concept resonates deeply in both ancient wisdom and modern philosophy. The Hermetic principle of polarity, as outlined in the Kybalion, teaches that opposites are actually two extremes of the same thing, varying only in degree. Similarly, the teachings of Carl Jung explore the idea that embracing and integrating our shadow selves, our inner opposites, leads to greater psychological wholeness and self-awareness. Understanding this law emphasizes that opposites are not to be feared or rejected, but embraced as vital aspects of our spiritual and personal growth. They serve as powerful teachers, guiding us through the dualities of life and helping us discern our true desires and values. By recognizing the value in both sides of each polarity, we gain clarity and deeper insight into our own choices and the interconnectedness of all things. In essence, the law of polarity reminds us that our experiences with opposites are not random, but part of a grand design that allows us to explore and remember our unity with the universe. It's through the contrast of experiences that we come to appreciate the interconnectedness of all life and affirm the truth of the law of universal oneness. 12. The law of rhythm reveals that everything in the universe operates in cycles and flows with an inherent rhythm. This principle underscores the natural ebb and flow that governs our existence. Life and death are interwoven. Autumn inevitably gives way to winter, which transitions into spring and summer, and the moon perpetually waxes and wanes. Our own lives reflect these rhythms, as we may experience periods of stability followed by change, abundance followed by scarcity, or partnership followed by solitude. This cyclical nature is evident in all aspects of life. Just as a once vibrant rose eventually withers and returns to the earth, every phase of existence, whether joyous or challenging, is temporary. Recognizing and accepting these rhythms helps us navigate the highs and lows of our experiences with grace and resilience. The concept of rhythm is deeply rooted in both ancient wisdom and modern thought. The idea of natural cycles is reflected in various spiritual and philosophical traditions. For instance, in Taoism, the concept of Wu Wei, effortless action, acknowledges the importance of aligning with the natural rhythms of life rather than resisting them. Similarly, Buddhist teachings emphasize impermanence, anicca, highlighting that everything is in a constant state of flux and change. Understanding the law of rhythm allows us to adopt a more balanced perspective. By acknowledging that every stage, whether it's a period of prosperity or hardship, is simply a phase in the grand cycle of life, we can cultivate a sense of detachment from any particular state. The yogi's approach to life reflects these 12 universal laws are fundamental principles designed to guide you in mastering your life. Whether or not you subscribe to them, their influence remains profound. To illustrate, consider the law of gravity. You don't need to believe in it for its effects to be real. If you were to leap from a 15-story building, gravity would ensure you fall to the ground regardless of your personal belief in its existence. This analogy underscores a crucial point. Universal laws operate independently of our beliefs. To create a community of spiritual students, please leave a comment under this video referring to one of the universal laws and your personal experience understanding it. Thank you.